Are you looking for a new way to market your listing? I got one for you. It's called a Facebook Messenger ad. Here's what it looks like. I'm going to show you how to build it right now. Let's go. I'm going to show you how I build Facebook Messenger ads using ManyChat to kind of give you an example. Here's one that I've already built out. So when the consumer clicks on the Learn More button, they're welcomed with the information as well as, you know, an option to get additional photos. So what I want to show you is the simple basic, how do you build that out within Facebook? You can build a simple one or you can get very advanced. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to do find my objective. So my objective, there's tons of objectives, but I want to start conversations. So I click on messages and I scroll down here and I give it a campaign name because I want to know what it is whenever I go back to track it. So here they're really trying to get you to use this tailored. I like to use manual because I can control things. Basically the step-by-step how you can set up a messenger app for your listing, or you could borrow a listing and do it, but this way you can get cheap leads in your inbox to talk to. So the most important thing with Facebook ads that most people miss is the simple thing. You just got to pick housing. If your ads have ever been shut down, 100% is because you didn't select housing. So we're going to scroll down through here. We're going to go to the ad set. And in the ad set, we're going to set a budget. And we're going to set a location that we're advertising to. So up here, give it the ad set name. Where am I advertising to? And I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to select the actual page that I'm going to use. And then I'm only using Facebook Messenger. I'm not using Instagram, so I want to unselect that. Next, I'll scroll down here and set my daily budget, $10. We are going to do $10 for 7 days, so I'm going to click this set and end date. I'm going to select 1 week from now, and I'm going to put 12 p.m., so it'll be a little more than 7 days, but it'll spend $70 is the goal. Then we'll go down here to audience, and you want to do the 15-mile radius of the property. So we're just going to search for the city. It's going to pop up on the map. And because we're so close to Tampa, I'm going to go ahead and expand that out to 20 miles. And there you go. So I imagine people commute from Tampa to over here. They could be looking. So I want to expand that because I know that this agent's willing to go over there and help them find a home or help them list a home. So 20-mile radius is great. I'll scroll down through here. We don't mess with any of this. The most important part here is your placements. We're going to edit that. And because it's a messenger ad, we want manual placements and we want to advertise to only mobile devices. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to unselect desktop. We're only running them to mobile devices. I'm going to unselect all this other stuff because I'm not running to those. And then down here, you can see all these other locations. I only want Facebook feed, marketplace, and that's it. So I'm going to unselect all of these. You can leave it in stories, that's fine. But you want to unselect all the rest of this stuff because you're going to get more bang when they're not trying to put it in all these locations. I want it where the people are at. The people are in the stories and the people are in the newsfeed. So that's where I put them. Get very specific. If you like iPhone people over Android, you can do that, but I don't really mess with it. And then next we build the ad out. So go in here to the last step. And I've already got an image ready. I just use Canva to create this image. Basically, it's a collage of 4 photos. So I'm going to do add image. And I'm going to upload it right there. And once that gets loaded, we'll move on to the copy. Copy is very important. Basically, you don't want to give away the location or the price or any of the things. You want them to opt in for that. So I'm going to show you what my copy looks like. So we're just going to hit next because that's asking me, do I want to resize? I don't. I want it to look exactly the way I put it in. So we'll scroll down here. You'll see our primary text. I'm going to copy that. So you can see that my copy is specific and vague at the same time. So it's 3-bedroom, 2 baths, that many square feet, that many acres, minutes to shopping and dining more. So it's not given the price. And that's important because we want them to start a conversation to get the price and to get the additional photos. So I'm going to copy this, put that in the headline. We'll scroll down and get a preview. See what we're working with here. So you can see what it's going to look like. So we do not want the send message button. We want to change that to learn more. There we go. And then we want to start a conversation. So we'll click edit. And then what I do is I do welcome to the address. Tap the button below to load details. Okay, so I'm using ManyChat to automate that. So I'm going to use the keyword, but if you're not doing it to automate it, what you can do is use this frequently asked questions and just get rid of all the other questions. So basically, you can put view home details here in this first box. And then for the automated response, say, here you go, and then put a link to the listing. But because I've got it set up in ManyChat, I'm going to do it this way, and I'll show you why. So we'll scroll up and we'll look for my keyword. Primary reason I use ManyChat is because ManyChat will follow up for me. I've got 6 additional follow-ups so that it's doing the follow-up for us instead of me doing it manually. And so you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. All 6 of those go out in the first 23 hours, and they're spread out. So out of those, you start getting people raising their hands and popping up. That's why I use ManyChat. So I'm going to put my keyword here. But like I said, if you don't have ManyChat, you can just put whatever you want here, view home details, and then in the automated response, just put here's the link to the details. Let me know if you have any questions, and you just put your link in there. So I'm going to click preview in Messenger to show you what we get. And then that will conclude my little short tutorial that I wanted to make sure everybody knows about Messenger ads and how that they can get them up and running relatively quick. So I'm going to go over here into my chat. So you see, because I programmed it that way, you watch me write welcome to, tap the button below. So see when I click the button below, and keep in mind that everybody will only see this on mobile. So I'm just doing this for a preview, but you can see I got the ManyChat response. So yours wouldn't be that pretty if you're not using ManyChat, but you could just send the link and then follow up manually. But if you want to make it pretty, you can use ManyChat to build out the rest of it. I just wanted to show you primarily how to get up and running so you don't have any excuses. If you don't have leads, you don't have business. So I wanted to make sure everybody knows how to get leads relatively easy for $10 a day. And if you need any help, I actually set this up for others. You can see like I'm setting this up for an EXP agent, but I help agents everywhere. I'm happy to help you. Just reach out and I'll let you know what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and click publish. And that concludes this short tutorial. Hope you'll have an amazing week. See ya.